Hi, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for watching and for subscribing. And if you're just visiting, please consider subscribing. So today is a very exciting video. I'm going to share with you my entire Xerjoff collection, and not just share it with you, but I'm going to try and rank it. Now, if you watched me for a while, you will know that Xerjoff is my favorite fragrance house. As it turns out, I have the most fragrances in my collection from this house. I've accumulated quite a few, when I counted them, I was surprised just how many I have. And let me start by saying I love all of them. The ones that I have in my collection, I love all of them. So ranking them was not an easy task because in many cases I'm really splitting hairs, but I did arrange them in order. So I have 13 Xerjoff fragrances in total. So I'm going to rank them from 13 to 1. But before I do that, I did quickly want to mention that I did have 2 more at some point, and I did declutter them. So I just very recently decluttered Cruz Dulcer 2 for the reasons that I explained in my declutter video. I think it should have come out by now. And quite a while ago, I also had Dama Bianca, which I decluttered as well. It just wasn't my favorite. It was a little bit too light and a little bit too powdery for me. So I've had these 2 from this house. They left. Now I have 13, all of which, like I said, I absolutely love. So in number 13 spot, I have Gran Ballo from the Casamorati line. Why is it number 13? Well, for 2 reasons. One, it is probably the lightest of all the Xerjoff scents because majority of them are really amazing performers. This one is definitely on the lighter side. That's number 1. Number 2, it's not the most unique scent. I mean, it's very girly, it is very happy, it has caramel, honeysuckle, it sort of slightly resembles Viva La Juicy from Juicy Couture. And so, it's not terribly unique. It's very young scent. Anyways, I put it in number 13. In number 12 spot, I have Shunkoin from Join the Club collection. Now, as we all know by now, this collection in blue bottles, they don't release their official notes. So all I can go by is what's listed on Fragrantica. So this one is kind of powdery, woody, vanilla scent. It has sandalwood, it has tea, powdery notes, vanilla. There's cherry blossom, I think, in here as well. And this is really, to me, it's a very serene scent. It's very relaxing scent. There's nothing that really sort of jumps at you with this scent. It's very round. So because there's nothing maybe very memorable about this scent, for that reason, I put it in number... What is it? Number 12? See, I'm already getting mixed up with the numbering, but nevertheless, I will say it again. I love all of these. All of these are beautiful. It's just there is something that I love a little bit more about some of them. So Shunkoin ends up in number 12. In number 11 spot, I have a fragrance that many really love, and that is Naxos. Now, the reason it is in this spot, kind of lower on the list, is because I have to be in the mood to wear this fragrance because it is quite aromatic in the opening. It does get more to my liking as it dries down because honey and tobacco are coming out. But it is, although it is completely unisex, it is perhaps a bit more masculine leaning than feminine. So I still love it. I still wear it, and I would recommend it to everyone. But for those reasons, it ends up in number 11. In number 10 spot, I have one of the newer additions to my collection, and that is K-Bridge. Now, this one is a stunning scent. It is absolutely beautiful. Why is it again lower on the list? Because it is not unique. This scent is similar to other scents that we all know and love. It is similar to Intense Cafe from Montal. It is similar to Deluxe from Tiziana Terenzi and a few others. So the scent profile, although beautiful, although the performance is really good, it is not unique. And so for that reason, it ends up in number 10. In number 9, and I can't believe it ended up in number 9 because I love this. I absolutely love it. I used it so much this summer, but Erba Pura is in number 9. It is an explosion of sweet fruits with some musk. It is beautiful. I love it. It is strong. It is powerful. You know, it's in your face. It's perhaps a little obnoxious, I could say, but I love it. It's juicy, it's sweet, it's delicious. Love wearing it in the summer. Again, I think it ended up here because at this point it is not so unique. Like for example, the Hub from Kajal kind of has a similar vibe, and there are a few others. There's Kirke from Tiziana Terenzi that's similar to this, and there are a few others. So, you know, not very unique scent profile, but absolutely gorgeous fragrance. And, you know, there will be some unexpected choices, I think, on this list. There will be some predictable choices as well. So it's kind of a mix of things. And I think my number 8 will be an unexpected one. I definitely didn't think this fragrance would end up so low on the list. This was actually my very first purchase from the house of Xerjoff. A fragrance that made me fall in love with this house, that made me very interested in it, very curious about it. It is, of course, the famous and beautiful Lira. So how is it in number 8 spot? Well, again, it's a reason that you have heard already. At this point, it is not very unique profile. You know, there are other fragrances, there are many other fragrances that smell like this. This is a delicious warm lemon pie. That's what it smells like. But you know, we have Love and Crime from Ex Italo. There are, what is that affordable scent from Zara that I used to have? Sweet Pastry in Paris, you know. There are a few others. Some say that even Unknown Pleasures from Kerosene kind of smells the same. To me, that one is a little bit different, but you know, there are quite a few with a similar scent profile. So perhaps when Lira came out, it was quite unique, but right now it is not. And so, you know, I smell this in quite a few other scents, and that's why I put it in number 8. Number 7 goes to Bouquet Ideale. And here I really don't have a good reason why it's here, other than, you know, the fragrances that came out ahead of it, I love a little bit more for whatever reason. But there's absolutely nothing wrong with this fragrance. In fact, there's nothing wrong with any of these. This is a spicy, woody vanilla. That's how I would describe it. Yeah, there is tobacco blossom, spices, woody notes, vanilla. There you go. Exactly. That's what it smells like. It is sort of, in a way, in a similar realm as Tobacco Vanille from Tom Ford, but different at the same time. I would say that this one is more feminine if we were to compare to. It is not as powerful, and it is more universal, because to me, I really can wear this one despite the notes, you know, the spiciness and the tobacco. I can wear this any time of the year. It just works. For me, at least, it works. So Bouquet Ideale is number 7. Number 6 goes to La Capitale. Now, this one has strawberry, it has caramel, and to me, it has oud, although oud is not listed in the official notes. But that's what I get out of this fragrance. I love it. You know, it's hard, at least it's been hard for me to find a good strawberry scent. There's always something that doesn't work for me, you know. This is excellent, excellent strawberry scent. Strawberry is great in here. And then caramel adds more sweetness. And then oud works in here as well. It makes this fragrance different. It makes it special. The reason I put it at number 6 is because, you know, although I love the strawberry that's in here, if I'm being honest, it does have a slightly, I don't know, chemical or plasticky vibe, whatever you would want to call it, you know. It's not the most natural smelling strawberry. Now, that's what I love about it, but I think it is something that might turn some people away from it. So anyways, La Capitale is gorgeous. It is number 6. So we've made it to top 5, and this is where things got even tougher. I mean, now I'm really splitting hairs. I mean, any other day, I could have easily arranged these fragrances in a different order, easily. But we'll go with how I place them today. And in number 5, I have another new addition to my collection, and that is Symphonium. Symphonium is an outstanding chocolate scent, chocolate and oud scent. There is a reason why so many love this scent and so many consider it one of the best chocolate scents. I would agree. There is also, of course, there's also orange in here, which is definitely evident. It, you know, to me, this one feels like, I don't know, if this is candy from my childhood, if there's something like that here, I'm not sure. But we've had those kind of marmalades, I don't know, with different fruity flavors, and they were covered in chocolate. This is what this makes me think of, you know. And then there's a little bit of oud. Oud is really not strong in this. Stunning chocolate scent, chocolate, kind of fruity chocolate scent. The only issue that I'm having with this fragrance, and I don't know if it's my issue, because many others say that this is a great performer, but on me, it is not a great performer. It is one of the weakest Xerjoffs, you know. It doesn't last well. It doesn't last long. I don't know if maybe this needs to stand and mature a little bit. I am not sure. I really hope that's the case, because I love the scent, but it disappears on me quite quickly. If it wasn't for the performance, this would have been much, much higher up the list. Number 4, another new addition to my collection, and it is Starlight. Beautiful, beautiful bottle. You can see it here. So what is this one? This one has spices. It has bergamot. It has amber. It has cedar. It's an interesting scent. It is definitely spicy. You get a lot of spiciness right in the opening, especially cardamom, but it starts settling down very, very quickly. The spiciness really mellows out, and you get some sweetness, and you get some ambery touches. And the interesting thing in here is that I get bergamot for a really long time. You know, usually bergamot is included in the opening and it disappears quite quickly. Not the case here. It lasts a long time. It adds a bit of freshness and even maybe a bit of, I don't know, sourness to this, which I really like because it balances out the spiciness of this scent. Beautiful, gorgeous. And like I said, it is new to my collection. So it ends up in number 4 because, you know, it's great. I know right away how great it is. I think perhaps with time, as I get more acquainted with this scent, as I wear it more, it could easily move up the list because it is outstanding. Okay, top 3. We made it to top 3. Now, stop for a second. Make a guess in the comments. What is my number 1 going to be? I don't think there are that many choices left. If you know what I have and if you know my taste, make a guess. What is my number 1? Okay, for now, I will continue with number 3, and it is OUVERTURE. This is a scent that really shocked and surprised me. I never expected to love this scent as much as I do. When I bought it, I succumbed to the hype that Demi Rowling created around this scent. I wanted to try it, but when I purchased it, I was kind of hoping, oh, please let me like it. Let me at least like it. I really wasn't sure, and I fell in love with it completely. Now there is fig leaf in here, there's ylang ylang, sandalwood, there's vanilla, there is some other floral notes. It's hard for me to separate this fragrance into notes. It just, to me, it smells tropical. It has tropical fruits and it has tropical flowers. It definitely has some sweetness and even a little bit of not a little bit actually, but a lot of creaminess. The scent is definitely creamy. Perhaps it's coconut fig, I'm not sure, but it's creamy. But overall vibe that I'm getting from it is tropical. This scent is tropical to me, and I love wearing it in the summer. Absolutely love it. Wore it so much this summer. This fragrance is actually the reason that I decluttered Cruz del Sur too, because that one is also tropical to me, but I would always gravitate towards Ouverture over Cruz del Sur. So anyways, this has been a surprise to me, the biggest surprise of the bunch, and so it is number 3. Okay, number 2. I decided to put Ivory Root in number 2. This is stunning. It is spicy. It is sweet. It is creamy. It is rich. It is buttery. It is amazing. Outstanding. Outstanding scent. It was really, honestly, it was a toss-up between 1 and 2. It was really a toss-up. I could have easily chosen this one. In fact, there are many from this list that I could have chosen as number 1 or number 2, but this is how it ended up today. This is stunning, especially for cold weather. Absolutely amazing. Performance is amazing. Scent is amazing. I can't say enough good things about this one. So, did everyone guess? I feel like everyone guessed what my number 1 will be. It is Italica. I couldn't put it any lower than number 1. And you know, the funny thing is, if I created this list, let's say 5-6 months ago, I don't think Italica would have been number 1. This is a scent that really grew on me. This is a scent that I liked a lot from the beginning, because of course it was a blind buy, you know. I liked it a lot, but it wasn't like this crazy love. The more I wore the scent, the more I loved it, the more addicted I got to it. So this is definitely something that grew on me. So that's why, you know, sometimes when people talk about Italica, they say, you know, it's not exactly what I expected. I don't really love it. My advice would always be, give it a bit of a chance, because that's how it was for me. It really grew on me, and now it's a huge love, absolutely huge love. This of course has almond, it has milk, it has toffee, vanilla, sandalwood, whatever. Outstanding, gourmand, almondy, sweet, smooth, with a little bit of a lactonic touch. What I love about it is that it's unique. It's a very unique gourmand profile, you know, whereas Lira now, as much as I love it, and I still love it, and I still wear it a ton, but it's no longer unique. That scent profile, we see it in many other places. This one, to me, is still very unique. It's an unusual gourmand combination, and I love it. So there you go. Here's my full Xerjoff collection, rated from 13 to number 1. I would love to know your thoughts on the House of Xerjoff. Have you tried anything? Do you own anything? And what are your top picks? Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please remember to give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you soon in the next video. Bye.